Hello all and welcome to Zlane channel. In this video, I'm going to show you the beginner's guide to those new players. One of the things that you will need to take note is your quest. So on the right hand side, you will see that there's some orange quest or the yellow one that on beside your screen here. So it's basically the orange one is your main quest. So this is something that you have to do because it will give you some equipment and the future progress, and it's quite important to just follow the main quest when you just join the game. And remember to perform the local quest as well, because there might be some hidden one. So the local quest, you have to do it to make sure that you understand some of the game functions. So if you have ignored that, you might have missed out some of the important tasks like fishing or taming a pet. So make sure that you just have to complete your orange and yellow quests whenever you have some of it. So this is one point of it. And second is actually tame a pet. So if you go into the Cerebral Castle, you can see there's a pet logo here. So to tame a pet, other than the job of archer, you could actually tame a pet. So pet is something that you can use to summon, and they have different attack. So if you are not an archer, you could start to tame a pet at level 45. So there will be a subquest, and this NPC here will teach you the guide on how to tame a pet. So what you need to tame a pet is to basically purchase all this kind of feed here. So you can see there's the grass feed, there's the meat, and the insect here. So there's also the honey feed, but it's rarely used. And you will need to get this scroll here to summon the pet out for you to battle with you around. And there's also some pet potions. And how to tame a pet is actually, if you go into the codex, go into the monster categories, so you can see that there is a little mini pet icon here. It means that this is a tameable monster, and the requirement charisma is on the side here. So let's say if you want to tame a silver fox, you need 30 charisma here, and the diet is actually meat fit, so which means that you have to get the meat fit, this one, to tame the pet. And make sure you buy in bulk, because you won't be getting one-time success to tame the pet, because you can see tame success rate +5, and it also based on your stat here. So if you do not have enough charisma, you cannot tame that pet. And also the pet taming percentage, so please take note on that one. I'm a char archer, so I had a lot of charisma here, but for different job you might have less charisma. And how you can actually tame a pet so if you do not have enough charisma, one of the thing is that to create some sculptures. So you can actually craft sculptures. So you can actually craft sculptures here to get some charisma one. Let me just see if there's any charisma. So if you do not have this sculpture, you can actually eat some food here. So if I go by type, you can craft some food that have added charisma, so you get the enough charisma to tame the pet. And if you would like to know what skill does the pet have, is that you can see from here on the bottom here. And feel free just not rush you. Just feel free to browse around. Different pet have different attack. And so another thing you will need to take note is the potions. So it's quite important. Potions is auto slotted here, so when you press it long enough, you can actually change the potions into your ideal type. And so you can also get potions from the potion seller. You can see all kinds of potions here. So we have the HP recovery, MP potions. So if your level are low, you can just use the normal one, the 150, and then change to the 300, change to the 450 HP, and you can also buy superior HP potions in the shop. So this recover 20% of your HP. And also you have to get some elixir that's help you to speed up, like the lesser haste elixir help you to speed up 10% of your attack speed, and a lesser swift elixir help you to speed up movement speed 10%. And you also can get some intermediate one from monster drop, or even like the advanced one here. Or maybe you can just use the enriched elixir. And also there's something like the hardening agent is something that you want to use when you deal with golem. And there's a lot like cardio stimulants you can also purchase from the potion shop, the disinfectant, the styptics, the antidote, ice pack, and transformations potions is something just a playful play that you can actually transform into some monster that you have killed enough. So if you kill 2000 times per monster, you will get the codex here, so you can transform into any monster that has been locked up in your codex. So if you do not have it in your codex, so if it's blank up, you cannot transform into those, but you only can transform into those that you have killed enough, and it's by random. So another important point for new beginners is to set your return locations to Anna. So Anna is an NPC that allows us to recover our XP loss. So if you have killed by a monster, you can actually come here to recover your XP. So you have 3 times per day to recover your XP from Anna, and make sure you just set your return locations here. And once you have set your return locations, you can just click on buttons beside the minimaps. So this will give you the chance to come back to Anna. So I have used it, and right now it's 21 minutes cooldown. Beside it, if it's on cooldown, you can actually get this return scroll to the memorized locations which is so for my case it's actually Anna, so I can use this scroll and back to Anna if I need. This scroll here can be purchased in the scroll merchant here. So let me just go to the scroll merchant. Oh, sorry, not this one. Yeah. So scroll merchant here, selling the return scroll, but make sure there's a limit, 30 limit per day, so you can actually use that as well. And we also receive a lot of usable teleport scroll here. So the teleport picture is that when you want to go to a specific locations, like let's say maybe I want to go for a quest, so you can see that on the bottom here I can actually use the scroll to transport there. So this is quite good teleport stuff here. But make sure that if you are in the same map, just 100 or 200 meter away from the NPC, do not use your teleport scroll, because if you have used up your teleport scroll, you can purchase it from the shop, but it costs 200 1000 gold for 30 scrolls, so it's not worth it. So make sure that you use your teleport scroll wisely. And one thing that we can get in game for free is the red butterflies, which is similar to the cash butterfly, but there's some limits, so you can see that there are something that we can purchase with the red butterflies in here. So what I will advise new player is that once you have collected your red butterflies there, the first thing you want to do is go to the shop, package novice, and go into this picture. You can actually purchase duck gift here. So duck gift actually give you some important item, and it give back 400 red butterflies in this package. So once you have completed this duck, you have purchased this and open it in your bag to make sure that you get back the item. And then once you have received 400 butterfly from this package, buy the novice training package, because it will give you the shadow event item like this one, shadow hunter leather glove event. So it will give you a glove, an armor, and also the hat itself. So it's a purple item. So this is something important for the new beginners, because from this package, if I remember correctly, it also gives the weight increase, which is the back weight increase potions in there. And how you get the red butterflies is from your daily login. So if you go into the daily login, lock-in time event, if you play enough 2 hours, so if you play 2 hours a day, you will get 10 butterflies here. And if you complete your daily tasks, so there's 8 tasks per day, so you can get also 10 butterflies here. And for the weekly task, you get 30 butterflies here. And make sure that you also join it well, so you can get some cool item here, 135. So if you daily participate 1 times, 3 times, 5 times, you get all this item here. And if you win in the duel itself, you get some words of grace, sculpture pot, and the insignia. And words of grace is something that you can stack with the elixir. So just now I talked about the elixir, this kind of elixir. So it actually stackable with this one here, so it actually add up. And enriched elixir and swiftness haste elixir, so these two can be used at the same time, but this two is actually equal to enriched elixir here. So if you are trying to use these 3 both here, please do not use it, because it is not something that's stackable. And there's also some buff you can use, is the gold increased elixir. So if you are new to the game, I believe they actually give you some buff, so just feel free to browse around. If you use those buff here, you will get it at here with the gold color buff range. So if you want to check what kind of buff you are activating right now, so feel free just scroll around in the buff page here. And legendary weapon. So one important thing is that yes, we can use the exchange to get weapons, but I would not recommend that to the new user, because weapon is something that we can get from our main quest. So this main quest here actually give us weapons, so just make sure you just have to go through the main quest, and you will get a tier 2 weapon, which is the conquer weapon. Let me just show you. Yeah, something similar like this one here. So you can get something similar like this one. It's a tier 2 weapon that you can get from the main quest. So it based on your job. If you are an archer, you get bow. If you are a sculptor, you get the chisel for it. And I believe this would be all for the beginner's guide. Oh yeah, one more thing is to make sure that your foot gauge here, make sure it's exceed 80% so that you can get extra 10% attack. It helps a lot. And if you want to get some food, you can actually buy from the merchant itself, or otherwise you can actually buy the food ingredient here and make some food. So there's some food recipe here. So if let's say you are an archer, agility actually help for you, so you can actually cook some recipe. And if you need to get the recipe books, the recipe ingredient, because at the initial stage you won't be seeing things like mine here. It will be something blank out, like the black color one. So it will be something like this, the black one. So you have to do the culinary research. And if you want the recipe, I have uploaded in my YouTube as well. So I will put the link down below in the descriptions. So feel free to check around the recipes, and you can just craft it to fill out your gauge there. So food and elixir can be put on the quick slot. So you can see that I have put in the quick slot. So you can actually put the potions here, the food here in the quick slot. I just simply get one, and you can just remove it if you need. And for the skill itself, you can go into the skill and simply just replace it to the skill that you use most often. And one important thing is that when you are on auto mode, so how to set skill to auto is actually just have to long press it and swipe it up. So at first place when you join a game, the skills are actually without the little blue circle around. It means that it doesn't have the auto mode. So make sure that you just press it and swipe it up. So once you see the blue circle here, it means that it actually have the auto functions. So auto skills is available in the game as well. And for the potion setting, you can actually go into the autoplay. So use recovery potion. You can actually just set to your ideal recovery state. So when to use the potions. And priority here is that if you want to collect material, make sure you take it. And hunting range, ignore junk, or maybe allow auto party. If you want to kill monster faster, you can actually allow auto party. It will help you to automatic join into a party nearby in the same map. And allow equipment pickup, so make sure that it's on so that you pick up every equipment. And I believe this would be all for my new beginner's guide. But if I have missed out anything, feel free just leave the comment down below so I can actually answer to your questions. And if you think this video is useful, please thumbs up and subscribe for more upcoming video. Thanks for watching, and bye.